Hi. Welcome back. In today's class, we will be learning data storytelling and insight communication. In the world of data analytics, it's not enough to simply present data. The key is in how we communicate insights to stakeholders. This class delves into data storytelling and insights communication, focusing on how to effectively convey complex data insights to various audiences in a compelling and understandable way. By the end of this class, you will grasp the importance of storytelling in data analysis. Learn best practices for presenting data insights clearly and effectively. Understand how to create effective reports tailored to stakeholders' needs. Examine case studies that demonstrate the impact of data-driven decision-making. The power of storytelling in data. Why storytelling matters in data. Humans are wired to respond to stories. In the context of data analysis, storytelling transforms raw numbers and metrics into a narrative that stakeholders can relate to, making the data more memorable and impactful. Storytelling makes it easier to communicate complex insights in a simple, clear, and engaging way. Data storytelling involves context, setting the scene to explain why the data matters. Conflict, highlighting problems or challenges that the data reveals. Resolution, using the data to propose solutions, insights, or recommendations. The role of emotion in data storytelling. While data itself is often dry and impersonal, integrating emotion into storytelling can help make the data more relatable. For instance, if you're presenting data on customer satisfaction, the emotional impact of both positive and negative feedback can influence decision-makers' reactions. Types of stories you can tell with data. Descriptive stories. These explain past events using data, often summarizing trends and patterns. Predictive stories. These look forward, showing what might happen based on current or past data. Prescriptive stories. These tell the audience what actions should be taken based on data insights. Best practices for presenting data insights. Presenting data insights effectively is crucial for ensuring that your message is understood and acted upon. Here are some best practices to consider. Keep it simple and focused. Avoid overloading your audience, stick to the key insights and avoid presenting too many data points at once. Use the rule of 3, presenting no more than 3 key takeaways per presentation. Use visuals wisely. Visualizations like bar charts, pie charts, and line graphs can make complex data more accessible. Ensure that every visual is meaningful and easy to interpret. Know your audience. Different stakeholders require different levels of detail. For example, executives typically want high-level insights, focusing on how data impacts business goals. Data scientists may require more technical detail, with a focus on methodology and data quality. Tell a clear, logical story. Ensure that your presentation follows a logical flow. Start by outlining the problem, presenting the data and its significance, and then suggesting solutions or recommendations. This structure helps the audience follow along and understand the context. Highlight key takeaways. Use callouts, bold text, or highlighted sections in your slides to point out the key insights. This ensures that your audience knows what to focus on and retains the most important information. Use clear and concise language. Avoid jargon and complex terminology unless you're sure the audience is familiar with it. Use straightforward language to explain your insights. How to create effective reports for stakeholders. An effective report is not just about presenting data. It's about tailoring the message to your audience and ensuring that the data tells a story that drives action. Here's how to craft a report that resonates with stakeholders. Structure of a good report. Executive summary, a brief, high-level overview of the report's key findings and recommendations. Introduction, set the context by explaining the purpose of the analysis and what questions you're trying to answer. Methodology, briefly describe the data sources, the analysis methods, and any assumptions you made. Findings and insights, this is the core of the report. Present your findings using visuals, but be sure to explain the significance of each insight. Recommendations: based on your findings, suggest actions or decisions that should be taken. Conclusion: wrap up with a summary of key insights and the proposed next steps. Tailoring reports to different audiences. For executives, focus on high-level insights and business impact. Keep it concise and use visuals to highlight key trends. For technical teams, dive deeper into data methodology, tools used, and detailed results. Provide more technical details to guide further analysis. For general audiences, make the report accessible by avoiding technical jargon and focusing on how the data impacts everyday business decisions. Using visuals in reports. Charts and graphs: use visuals to illustrate trends and comparisons. Choose chart types that match the data: bar charts for comparisons, line graphs for trends over time, and pie charts for part-to-whole relationships. Infographics. Infographics can be useful for summarizing findings or key points in a visually appealing way. Case studies in data-driven decision-making. Real-world case studies help illustrate how data-driven insights have led to actionable business decisions. They demonstrate how data storytelling and effective communication can lead to significant business outcomes. Case Study 1: E-commerce growth through customer insights. An e-commerce company used customer segmentation analysis to tailor marketing campaigns to different demographic groups. By using data storytelling to present the customer behavior patterns to key stakeholders, they were able to secure approval for a targeted ad campaign. The result was a 30% increase in conversion rates. Case Study 2: Manufacturing optimization. A manufacturing firm used data to track production line inefficiencies. Through careful analysis, they identified patterns in downtime and machine performance. Data insights led to the implementation of preventive maintenance, reducing downtime by 25% and increasing productivity. Case Study 3: Healthcare data for patient care improvement. A healthcare provider used predictive analytics to improve patient outcomes. By presenting a clear story of potential patient risks based on historical data, the team was able to secure funding for a new program that reduced patient readmission rates by 15%. These case studies showcase the power of data in making informed decisions, and they emphasize the importance of communicating insights in an actionable way. Conclusion: in this class, we've explored the essentials of data storytelling and insights communication, focusing on the power of storytelling to make data insights compelling and memorable. Best practices for presenting data in a clear, concise, and engaging manner. How to create effective reports tailored to stakeholders' needs. Real-world case studies showing the impact of data-driven decision-making. Effective data storytelling helps transform raw data into actionable insights that can drive significant business decisions. With these skills, you can ensure that your data insights not only inform but also inspire action. Thank you for listening. See you in the next class.